All right, thank you for joining me live. We're doing a part two of this stream today, just continuing off with our Humane AI pin that I'm currently wearing. So last stream we basically just did an unboxing and got to take apart the different items from the Humane AI pin and got to take a look at what was inside all of the boxes, all the little packaging and stuff. And so today we're going to be taking a look and just actually start using the functionality of the AI pin. And I thought it would just be a good idea to just do this on stream instead of recording. And I think it's just a better take of what's actually happening instead of like editing, fast forwarding, and so forth. So stay tuned for this. This is going to be probably quite a long stream, and just take a pause, take a breather, come back. This is just designed to be more of a chill space. And if you drop any comments or anything, I can actually feature them on the stream. So just go ahead and feel free to drop anything. Say, hey, what's up? And then I'll slide you right into the stream. And if you want me to test anything, let's go ahead and do that. Just a little bit of recap. Last time I was going through the stream and I was able to actually showcase kind of what's going on in my user interface. So here I have the X here, and it was kind of showing this as well. And then on my actual website at rayfernando.ai, I actually have the live stream up, as well as like any of the issues that we're running into. And the things that we were going to run down were the things that we have listed here with regards to like a setup, the message, and all these different pieces here. So yeah, I might just adjust the screen a little bit and do some zooming here, just so that you can see a little bit more of the pin. I thought it'd be kind of fun to have like a dedicated camera directly on the pin so that you can actually see, as I'm interacting with like a secondary view, and then maybe something like up here with me, and then like we'll just do this little circle thing. I think it'd be kind of fun. So yeah, hang with me. This is going to be really chill because that's just what we're doing here, just chilling at this space. All right, so let's go ahead and just take a look here on their website with the AI pin. It's just I was trying to get a little bit more understanding of like, okay, there's all these different things that it can do, and let's go ahead and see if we can make it do stuff for us. And so a couple of things that I saw on their roadmap on their website was around like messaging, answers, AI compose, catch me up, like searching nearby, and so forth. So yeah, let's go ahead and test some of these things because I have been testing this on the go, and I'm using this humane.center. And this is actually where all of your queries and stuff are actually stored here, so you can actually go back and see them. And then you can interact with these here and tell it like up, down, or whatever is going on. So if something like here, I had actually asked it how much battery is left on my booster, and it told me like 96%. But earlier, it actually asked it the same question. And let me make this font bigger. And it told me the status of COVID-19 booster shots. And it's like, that's not what this is all about, but that's okay. So that's where I'm just going to go ahead and start to like denote that for like the down here. And it was asking me, seeing we can do better. Wrong answer, wrong context. Sure, I think submit. Cool. So yeah, that's basically gives them feedback here, and so we'll be able to see some of those things. Another thing I just also wanted to share before we go in a little bit into the deep dive, sometimes I'm having some issues with my camera, but that's okay. I was able to capture some images on the go, which was pretty fun. So I was actually on my way to a bakery here in Hawaii earlier this morning. I have celiac disease, and so I just wanted to capture a picture of the sign, and while I was wearing it, I just did a double finger tap, and it took a picture of the sign, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, I just wanted to know, hey, is this what's the time that was open? The downside that I saw is when I'm actually outdoors and using my hand to like try to preview the picture to see if I got the sign correctly. There's no way to actually make it out because it's literally just a monograph, like green image, and so that was just really hard to make out for the image there. But yeah, last night I went out to dinner with some friends here and recorded getting some sushi and stuff, and just trying to show my friends like a little bit of what it is and how it works, and trying to explain it. As you can see, the video is like not really that stabilized or so. Like, let's see if I can play here. When I'm driving in a car, the movement of the road, it's pretty shaky. And in some ways, I kind of wish I was able to get like a higher angle. It'd really be cool if like there was like this dash cam type of feature where I could just mount it up there and like push a button or something. Because yeah, like I was just driving, and in Hawaii, the colors are just really gorgeous for all of our situations here. So yeah, so that was just kind of that there. Let's see if I can go back. So this is Humane Center. I was able to take some notes. So I have some notes here. We're just going to go ahead and see if we can talk about a shopping list. So let's just go ahead and try that right now. Let's see if I can get that going. So what's on my shopping list?
You have chocolate on your shopping list for Chuck Lane.
Okay, cool. Add milk to my shopping list. Let's just see if that does anything.
Adding milk. Milk has been added to your shopping list.
Cool. So what does that mean? I have no clue. Everything's captured in notes, but yeah, because I have a note named shopping list, it looks like it understands what that is, which is pretty awesome. I think what would be kind of fun here would be like, since I definitely want to use this more for shopping, because there's so much stuff I'm just walking, like I was literally driving outside, like talking to my friend Chuck and saying, hey, what if, let me show you how this pin works, and it actually worked. So that was really awesome first try. And let's just go ahead and try removing it. Saying, I bought the chocolate already. Can you remove that from my list?
Removing chocolate. Noted. The chocolate has been removed from your shopping list.
All right, this is pretty cool, actually. Yeah, this is probably a feature that I would use quite a bit. On the website, it looks like it just does a static rendering of the page, and it doesn't do like a refresh. So that's an interesting thing that I think the team at Humane could implement if you're like actively looking at the website, because now if I hit refresh, it should be updated and so forth. So yeah, there's a way to do like in Next.js like a partial pre-render, and what that means is like the site sits there, and then whenever there's an update, it just pushes into the page and then just does a diff, and then it just displays the text and so forth. So that's pretty cool. That was just really interesting to see how these things work. I guess this is sort of meant to be static, and I'm doing a live stream, but that's just kind of what I'm doing right now. This is really, really cool. Gosh, I really like the shopping list feature. Let's see if I can give it up more things to do at the same time. Like, can you add some rice, some bananas, strawberries, and blueberries for my shopping list? Let's just see if it does it one line or if it does like separate items. I'm just really curious.
Adding items to list.
All right, let's go.
Rice, bananas, strawberries,
Sick.
and blueberries have been added to your shopping list.
Let's see, I got a message here. Maybe order the clip and mount it to your visor of the car. Yeah, actually, Mark, I did order all of those accessories, but those had not arrived yet. I've only received the pin part. So I'm hoping they arrive soon. I thought everything was supposed to arrive all at once, because I have like this extra clip that's just the skinny one, and it's like you can just clip it there. Yeah, because that would be a really cool shot. I do like just driving and stuff. Connor says coming soon. That's awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, feel free to just drop the comments and I'll just feature them and stuff like that. So yeah, I like this shopping list feature a lot actually. And for me, I'm really trying to incorporate this into my life like as much as possible. I'm not doing this for review. I'm just like an engineer and I like to tinker with stuff. And I really don't care if like, some high-tech reviewer watches. I'm not sponsored by Humane. I bought this with my own money. I'm a tech enthusiast, and in the curve of things, people usually wait until someone else tells them it's good enough to buy. I'm the one going to buy it no matter what. Like some company announces something, boom. Pretty much every AI toy that's come out, I have already on order. It'll be arriving, and I just thought, hey, why don't I just turn this into a live stream because I'm a tech enthusiast. MKBHD is kind of in that similar camp. He had that spirit as a young kid, and I had that spirit as well. I just couldn't really afford these things. But now that I'm older and I've actually earned some income and so forth, having worked at Apple for 12 years, I'm able to afford these things, and I'm no longer at the company. I left the last year in February, so this just a heads up of kind of like where I'm coming from, and then like what you're joining as far as a live stream. Don't expect this to be like one of these tech reviewers. Like you have lots of them, you can go watch them right now, but we're just here to chill. Like just participate. This is a community. It's free, so like you're here in my stream, and I really appreciate you joining in. And so yeah, let's just go ahead and start testing some more stuff because that's just what I like to do. So I think, yeah, so we've basically, so far today, it's just been playing around a little bit with the notes. And I made a shopping list note and then added one thing to it. And we've been able to successfully remove things and add them back on. And that's actually been super handy because those are the types of things that I feel like I'm going to be using a lot on the go. And even at the store, right? Like I think coming here, it'd be interesting. Can I edit these by hand? No. That would be a great feature. I guess my feature request here to the Humane team would be to like be able to edit these notes by hand. Like by hand, I mean like by going to the website and removing them. Because I think, I don't know, like let's just see if I can remove, hold on. Remove everything from my shopping list except for bananas. Let's see if it does that.
Updating shopping list.
Let's see. I think, did it get it? I don't think it got it. Let's see. Memories. Memories. Can you add some rice? Okay, so far it didn't get that request actually
Your
on.
AI pin is having trouble communicating with the server.
Bruh. I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm on the Wi-Fi's. Okay, so it looks like that's probably why it didn't get updated because it had trouble communicating. It like dropped that message basically. That's interesting. Okay. All right, so we're back to like this here. And we've got another message here from Mark. As someone who's waiting mine, it's cool to see how others are using the pin. Yeah, I agree. I think kind of sharing what we're doing in use cases are going to be like the way we learn. I would love to do this right now on the beach. The problem is I live in Kailua, and there's a section over here in Lanikai where there's like literally no cell signal for most providers except for AT&T. So naturally, I can't really actually use the pin to do queries while I'm walking. So I'm actually not really sure if there's an offline feature, which would be great. So like keep all the like requests offline and batch them in whenever we get service to kind of serve them up. Especially for notes and things. I think that would be really cool because I walk a 2-mile loop here in Lanikai, and like that is kind of where I do a lot of my thinking, and it's really important for me to do that. And I guess with my phone I had to get like AT&T service just so I can do those types of queries and things on my phone. And so I'd love to be able to have that available here because I can't really do that. And on the island, coverage is pretty spotty unless you're AT&T. So that's a little bit of a downfall, but just kind of giving you all a heads up. And Connor is basically mentioning here about coming soon being that editing notes on humane.center as a way for us to do this. So I think the test I was just doing, I wanted to kind of wrap it up, was like, remove everything from my shopping list except for bananas. Let's see if that's bananas.
Updating shopping list.
Let's go. Oh, come on. Is it failing to? Yeah, it's failing to go through. That's weird. 2 in a row. Huh. Yeah. So it looks like the request
Your
here.
AI pin is having trouble communicating with the server.
That is so strange. Are you able to communicate with the server now? Please tell me. See, when you do these things, you gotta like dance and stuff. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's thinking. Are we good though? Are we good? Yeah, no, yeah. Oh man, no. What's going on? uh. Hey, are you good?
Processing. Your AI pin is here to assist you. How can it help you today?
Are you able to communicate with the server?
Your AI pin is able to communicate with the server.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Remove everything from my shopping list except for bananas. Let's see if it does that.
Your AI pin is having trouble communicating with the server to process your request.
Oh man. Tell me some good restaurants to eat nearby. I just needed about one or two.
Finding nearby restaurants. Some good restaurants near you are the Food Company Restaurant and Catering and Wahi Island Grill, offering American and Hawaiian cuisine respectively.
Okay. Yo, I'm craving some chicken. Where can I get the best chicken on the island right now?
Finding best chicken restaurant. You can find some of the best chicken at the Food Company Restaurant and Catering, Easy K, and Maui Mike's Fire Roasted Chicken.
What do they say about Maui Mikes? I love Maui Mikes.
Finding Maui Mike's reviews. Maui Mike's Fire Roasted Chicken in Kailua has a rating of 4.6 with 651 reviews. It offers outdoor seating, serves vegetarian dishes, and has a kids menu. The restaurant is located in the Enchanted Lake Center at 1020 Keolu Drive, Kailua, Hawaii 96734. It is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Reviewers mention the bacon melt with ranch,
Ooh,
Cajun fries,
ooh,
friendly staff,
ooh.
and the app for ordering as positive aspects of the restaurant.
Can you add that to my notes? I'm just really curious. Because there's no way I would memorize it.
Adding Maui Mike's. Noted. Maui Mike's Fire Roasted Chicken in Kailua has been added to your notes.
Oh, favorite restaurants. That's cool. I just told it to add it to my notes. I had no clue of what the title was going to be. And so Maui Rice is roasted chicken in Kailua. Awesome. Can you call them? Just curious.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find a contact for Maui Mike's Fire Roasted Chicken.
Yeah. Can you look up Maui Mikes and call them?
I'm sorry, I couldn't find a contact for Maui Mike's Fire Roasted Chicken.
Okay. So it sounds like I'm not able to call them. That's kind of my next logical step here is that like I am using this to get information. I don't actually want to go to my phone, figure it out, and fumble around and kind of get lost again. To call them, it would be really awesome. The whole thing is I'm launching it here into finding food, right? So like the journey is trying to get some food. I'm hungry. Hit me with the best chicken. We found Maui Mike's. The reviews look good. I want to remember it for later. I added it to the notes. Hey, that's awesome. Now let's go ahead and take it to the next step and let's just go to place a phone call. And it's like, I can't do that because it's not in your contacts. And I think that's kind of what's a little strange here. So the one thing I could not find on the Humane Center is a way to manually add contacts. My problem right now is when I try to go and like raise up and I'm only able to see one contact. And there is a way in my like actual account to connect my Apple ID, my Google account, or a Windows account, or a Titles account. So between those four accounts, I think the three of like the Windows, Apple, and the Google accounts, it looks like you should be able to tie your contacts together. The thing is that at this point, I don't really want to send over like 3,000 contacts to Humane because right now, let me go ahead and switch my camera because I'm having some issues with this. Let's go ahead and do FaceTime, HD camera. Okay, so I'm having some issues with my camera. All right, it's all good. So right now, I don't want to switch over to like upload all those contacts because that's a lot of contacts for this thing. And from the reviews that I saw, it's like it has a lot of trouble actually like figuring out who you need to contact. And I have a lot of people who have the same name like Bob. And it's like, do you want to send to, it's like, that would just be so annoying and super ridiculous. Also, the point that I like a little bit is the fact that there's a separate phone number for this unit. And so I don't want everyone to have my phone number. And in that case, I only want like a handful of contacts and I want to just be able to go into the center like I'm doing to notes and add them in or remove people or update the number that I want to communicate with them through here. So that would be super ideal. It's just like one like input capture area for the contacts. and that kind of be it. So that'll just be separate because I don't feel like uploading a whole bunch of contacts to the center for that reason. So I should build a search notes. Bananas. Cool. Remove everything from my shopping list except for bananas.
Finding shopping list. The shopping list has been updated to only include bananas.
Let's see. Oh, that's cap. It didn't do it. It did not do it. Oh, my friends. It totally missed. Let's see. Yeah. Memories. It looks like the query did go through. I'll have to give that a thumbs down. It didn't remove stuff from the list. Submit. To add a contact, go to Profile, Contacts, and then there's a button to right of the search bar. Oh, okay, so let me go ahead and do that on a different screen just so I don't reveal anything. So let's see, Connor just gave me a quick update here for my stuff here, and I'll just put this on the screen. And he says, to add a contact, go to the Profile, Contacts, and then there's a button to the right of the search bar. So go to Profile, I guess that's my name, account, Profile. When you say profile, I think you mean maybe account. Oh, I see there's now a contacts. Okay, cool. Oh, that's awesome. I see it here now. I didn't see that yesterday. That's cool. Oh, so I can hit the little plus button. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay. So it looks like I can add stuff manually and make them a trusted contact. Oh, that's pretty cool. So let me see if I can bring that into view here. So yeah, I just basically have my friend's name here, Chuck Lane, as my trusted contact, and we can hit the little plus button and add some people's names. Like, I guess you could just do Maui Mikes or something, add phone number. Okay, US, that's nice. Sweet. Wow. Oh, then make them a trusted contact. Oh, that's great. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the heads up on that, Connor. That was really great. That's a really good insight. Is there a time limit for recording notes? I don't think so. As long as you're holding the button down, I think you can record as long as you want, right? That's kind of what I've been seeing because I really stumble sometimes. Let's go ahead and create a new note. Called it like script writing. And today we're just going to keep talking about making notes for script writing. And we're just going to keep this stream going and see how long I can actually keep recording the notes while I'm going through this thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Twitters. Oh, okay. I think somebody's got confused that I started this stream pretty late. Cool. So yeah, we've been pushing this button down for quite some time. Oh, it times out. Ah. I don't know if it actually completed.
Creating note. Created a note titled as script writing with the content about making notes for script writing and recording the process. Added the current time as 4:48 p.m. on Wednesday, April 17th, 2024, and the location as near 1530 Ala
That's
Papa Drive,
interesting. So like
Kailua, Hawaii, United
the
States,
actual
96734.
the note taking thing, that's so hilarious. That so Christopher, it looks like when you do the note things, 30 seconds or so. I think the problem here is it only got the first sentence of the note and it didn't capture the entire note. Because we were just kind of rambling on. But my thinking is that because I'm pressing the button and I have the intent to make the note, that it should just capture everything as a catch-all, whether I'm rambling or not. But it just looks like it just got the first part of the sentence. So I'm curious to see what happens if we go to the Humane Center memories and just go in here and see, yeah, so this looks like it actually got the entire transcript. Created a note calling this, And today we're going to keep, yeah. So yeah, cool. It got the transcript, but it didn't actually create the note using that context. Interesting. And my thinking there is that it's possibly that the software or something somewhere in this chain is trying to take this huge glob of text and trying to make it into a note. But if I'm telling it to make a note, just record everything. Don't take stuff out, because now I can't edit the note and put stuff into it. I have to like go into the center and then look this up, which kind of makes it a little bit of like a bad user experience at that point. Just kind of testing the limits here. This is really just experimental. I'm still kind of mad about my shopping list though, because like I really want it to work. Remove everything from my shopping list except for rice. Let's just see that. Maybe it just trips up about bananas. That's bananas.
Updating shopping list.
Still doesn't do it. What's my battery life like right now?
95%. Booster 52%.
Cool. Yeah. Christopher, I find that the booster had lasted me for most of the like morning to about like lunchtime. Then I got a notification that it was low, and I had only really done a couple requests. I didn't do too many. I took a couple photographs that you saw there, and I think I made a note, but that was pretty much it. Right now, I'm actually using it the most, right at this very moment for the stream, just to test things out. So yeah, let's go back. So yeah, I think there's an issue here with the shopping list. Add sandals to my shopping list.
Adding sandals. Added sandals to your shopping list.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, like remove everything from my shopping list except for sandals. Let's. Have you noticed a change in the warmth of the
Updating
pin
shopping list.
since yesterday's stream? Yes, I have noticed that the device still gets warm, just not doing anything, roaming around. I wonder if it's once I leave the house, I have no cellular connection in this entire loop for about 2 miles. So with no cellular connection, this thing must be going crazy trying to get a signal.
Your AI pin is having trouble communicating with the server.
Okay, that's interesting. So there's that. As far as like battery life, when I'm here right now, we've just been using it on the stream. Everything was fully charged, so we've only been able to drain the battery pack and the booster or whatever, and that's kind of where it's at right now. So good news is that we're able to add stuff to our shopping list and maybe remove single items, but the issue here is that there's multiple items that it just can't go in and remove. So that's I think the problem with like the request specifically for the app. I guess the Notes app here. Yes, that's interesting. Yeah, so right now it feels warm, but not super hot, which is cool. We haven't been using the laser at all. We've just been going through and speaking with it, and haven't really been capturing like much videos and stuff. So yeah, I should be able to like capture. So this capture should show up on here if I refresh it, maybe. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Yeah, so this is our current streaming setup. This is basically us right now, so that's pretty cool. High res pending, connect to Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's see. Since captures, memories, notes. There's another. Since you've been personally testing it, were the batteries overblown or warranted? I think they have to report issues. For them, it's really hard to show like that it consistently works or consistently like doesn't work, I guess you could say. And so the problem that we see here is that like we go through like 4 chains of the way and things work, but then when one thing fails, it fails and seems to fail all the time. And so does it work? It works like 90% of the time. And does it work for your use case? And so that's kind of where they're hitting their head at. And I think the promise for me is like, oh, this is supposed to replace, like, easily do these types of things. What I'm quickly seeing is a little bit of what they're also seeing is like the flow that I want to go through, which is like use a shopping list, add and remove things. I just finished shopping, so I want to remove everything. I didn't get bananas. I just want the freaking bananas to be on my list so I can go to the next store, right? And remember what I got, other than just having this thing. And so that's kind of where it's like death by like a couple paper cuts. But then we're only right now working with one app, which is like the notes, right? And like there are probably other things like that that are kind of strange, and we've hit a couple hiccups that are minor, but they kind of start adding up pretty quickly because there's a lot of features and stuff. So um, it's a tough job. That's why I'm not a reviewer. That's why I just want to play with this tech and see if it fits for my lifestyle. And I think that's kind of where like they actually have to make a definitive saying, are you going to buy it or not? So depending on your audience, if you have 18 million people who follow you on YouTube, you like even like 18 million of those people don't even buy the product, they still have to make a recommendation, right? Like they have to do that and then entertain you to watch the whole video and so forth, because that's how they get paid, by the number of people who show up to watch the stream. Like that type of equipment and stuff costs a lot of money. So um, I think there's like with every review there's a kernel of truth, and the kernel of truth is like it's very clear that this is a very alpha stage product. But the hardware is like very, very refined. Like I haven't had like hardware issues being like, hey, the metal's falling apart, or like the charge case doesn't open, or it doesn't charge. Like that type of stuff like works. It works really well. The magnets are amazing. They stick really well. I haven't had any issues with like it falling off or doing anything like that. And so like that works really well. Right now it's just all like seems to be software based things, and that encompasses the entire product. And like working in tech and having worked on lots of really early stage stuff, even the early AI stage stuff, like that's still coming down the pipeline for a lot of companies. I'd say this is like the most polished hardware product that I've ever seen. But from a software standpoint, there's still a lot of improvements to be made to make it so like it just fits into your life seamlessly, and that it like justifies like everything that they claim to be, because it's from a price point it's the same, basically similar to like a phone, and it's doing different things, and I can you can get glimpses of it as we're doing this. You can kind of see like, that's really cool that this stuff works, and you want these other things to work. And so that's kind of where I'm at. It's like how they approach it, I don't really pay too close attention as far as that, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking there. I think Khan mentioned list edits are coming very soon. Okay, yeah, that'd be really cool. Like if I can do a list edit, I think that's probably something that's not supported. That's probably what it is. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Keep the comments coming. I really like this. I really like that. Yeah, B9100. Thanks. I really appreciate that. It's really fun to just kind of do these types of streams and just sit down. Like nobody's paying me. I'm using my own money. We're just hanging out. Like if you have one on the way, it's kind of cool. Like we're just sitting down and doing this. And like if you have any requests for me to do anything, like let's go ahead and try to get that going and stuff. Do you think Humane can recover from this rough launch? Oh, for sure, 1000%. In fact, it's kind of funny. There's a funny saying where people say like bad coverage can also be good coverage. So more people are aware of their product, and the strength is that like they don't have a hardware problem. There's clearly like a lot of stuff to be made out in the software, and so my greatest thing is like, you know, I'm actually excited for the next over-the-air update, because everything that we're doing now on the stream can be fixed, and it's just a matter of priorities and what they do, and staff for engineering to fix these problems. It's hard to tell which problems they should work on first if there's a lot of different problems, and so this just makes it a little more clear of like, hey, our first 100 users are seeing these things. Hey, fix those, and then you already have that much better of a product experience. Like people who use this product 3 months from now are going to have a vastly different experience in this first unboxing, and that's kind of where we're at right now. So once they do that and they kind of keep overcoming these various challenges, it'll start to kind of make more sense and kind of start to settle in on like use cases, and then the product will just be like, do you want a nice high-end experience with these different boosters and batteries, or do you just want like a one-time little pendant that does like one specific task, right? So um, there's there's a lot of ways that this can go, and with any type of press like this, I think this just kind of opens it up. It's like just to more people are looking at this, more people are they have a lot of resources, and keep in mind they also have lots of experience on their team to make these changes in software. So everything's always a matter of priorities and getting stuff out the door. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to seeing what the next updates are. I'm kind of really ignoring the reviews and just kind of like, let's just test this myself. Like, I don't care. I don't get paid for this. I'm actually doing this for you. So like, let's just check this out together. It would be nice to access the notes directly from the laser display. I think there's a way to do that. I don't. Let's see if I can laser this thing, because I want to show you the laser. It's kind of interesting. I'm still trying to fumble around and understand this user interface better a little bit, because that's kind of what doesn't really make sense to me right now. Is like I have my hand out, but the laser is not coming out. So that's kind of the thing I don't get. Oh, this thing's pretty hot right now. Yo, how do I do the laser thing?
Finding instructions. To use the laser ink display on your AI pin, present your palm to the device. The display will project onto your hand, allowing you to see text, graphics, and user interface elements.
I don't see a laser, my friend. What's going on? No laser. Yo. Laser beams. Show me the laser. I don't see a laser yet. It was doing it earlier. That's strange. Okay. So yeah, Josh, no laser yet right now, but maybe later. I don't know. That's so weird. Yeah, make a new one. Okay. Thank you for all the feedback. Really appreciate how thoughtful it is. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, part of the point of it is like, I want to show you how I use the device. It's very different from the way other people use the device, and everyone's gonna have their own use cases. Also, part of what makes the stream really cool is that, like someone was saying earlier, is that you can, by the way I use it, can also give you some ideas for how you can use it, right? Like, I don't think people can realize that they can use it for like a shopping list and keep all these things in there, which is awesome. And then, when the other features get turned around, or like there's more bug fixes, then that's going to make it even a better experience and stuff. What about the accuracy of the AI output? Can any hallucinations? Can you set up date news related Hawaii that's accurate? Yeah, I think. Let's see. There are hallucinations, and I've even had a hallucination yesterday when I asked it about the battery life, and I said like, how much battery do I have left?
96%. Booster 42%.
How many hours would that last me? And it said like 26,000 hours.
Estimating battery life. Your AI pin is currently unable to provide an estimate for how long 96% battery will last. You can monitor the battery usage to get a better idea.
So yesterday it said it will last like 26,000 hours, and I thought it was really hilarious. So now it actually doesn't make up that hallucination. So give me the latest news of what's going on in Hawaii. I like this idea.
Checking Hawaii news.
Let me turn the volume up.
In Hawaii, recent news includes the aftermath of Maui wildfires, the resignation of the vice chairwoman of the Honolulu Liquor Commission, sports stories about sumo legend Kahalua and the University of Hawaii baseball team, and the opening of a Hawaii street food restaurant in Las Vegas.
Let me just go to Perplexity and see what it says, because Perplexity is pretty good about like getting you news and information. And so we can just kind of compare it to that and see what that is. So in fact, I think that's kind of where it may pull that source, Christopher. That's a really interesting insight there. Let me move your comment over here to the side, see if I can do that. Let's see. Yeah. So here, no fault first. Okay. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's a really good question. Up-to-date news with the latest Hawaii. What's the latest that's happening in the United States?
Finding U.S. news. In the United States, recent news includes updates on aid for Ukraine and Israel, President Biden's proposed tariffs on Chinese steel, and the rejection of impeachment articles against DHS Secretary Mayorkas.
Tell me the latest news in tech.
Finding latest tech news. The latest tech news includes updates on Microsoft-backed Rubrik's upcoming IPO, tech layoffs in the Bay Area, and new features from Gather AI for indoor drone technology.
Tell me the latest news about Humane AI Pin. It's about to get spicy.
Finding latest news. The latest news about the Humane AI Pin includes negative reviews and comparisons with other devices, sparking controversy and discussions.
Discussions. That's what we're having here, friends. Discussions. More kind of like me just doing a live chat. Thanks, Chris. Christopher. That's really awesome for suggesting that. Best review so far. Thanks, Sarah, for joining in. I just appreciate we're just kind of hanging out, being friends here, turning this sort of into like a chill space and stuff. Does remember what you asked it in your last stream, like where to get sushi? Oh, that's a great suggestion. Let's go ahead and see if we can try that. Hey, can you tell me where I can get sushi? I remember asking you this yesterday.
Finding sushi place.
I don't think so.
You can find sushi at various restaurants near your location, including Goen Dining Plus Bar, Katsumadri Sushi Tokyo, Haihimino.
What was the sushi place I asked you about yesterday? Just see if I can ask that.
Finding sushi place. Your AI pin couldn't find the specific sushi place you asked about yesterday. However, there are various sushi restaurants near your location, including Goen Dining Plus Bar, Katsumadri Sushi Tokyo, Haihimino Sushi, and others in Kailua, Oahu.
Yeah, I should be able to get that because it's all up in here. Like it has every request we've ever asked it. So, sushi. What are some great places? Yeah, this is what we asked yesterday. And it told us about these two sushi places in like Tokonami. That's where I went to last night. Tokonami. Huh. Well, okay, that needs to be improved upon because that would be super duper useful. Um, I want to use this for like an extended memory, so they'd be really nice to be like, hey, we talked about a sushi place yesterday. What was the name of that sushi place? Get on it, So yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, I think that's something that should be improved for sure to make this like a really great like second brain type of thing. So you could just kind of do that. So that's great. You have to touch it first. Yes. Awesome. The laser won't come on if you just raise your hand after a while. You have to wake it up with a tap. Gotcha. So kind of like, oh, and then I do this? But I just tapped it. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I like the sounds. The sounds are kind of cool. Okay, so let's see. Can I do this? Can I show y'all like what's happening right here? Oh, you just see the... So the issue I have is the refresh rate is at, I think, less than 1/25th per second or something like that. And for whatever reason, I can't change that on this camera that's here that I'm holding in my hand. But maybe my Osmo... Maybe I can do it with my Osmo. Whoops. Yeah, let's get this here. Yeah. Trying to get up and close and personal. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Maybe I could do it with my this guy, you. Oh, I can. No, only have 60 frames per second in the, okay. So yeah, yeah, it'd be so cool because I really do want to show you the laser stuff. The laser stuff is um, kind of my biggest downfall right now because I'm trying to, um, basically with the laser, I'm just trying to, just use my hand and show you. Let me see if I can. No? Okay, so you should be awake now. It's thinking. Okay, so I see laser beams. Oh, you can kind of see it. Yeah, actually, with this angle, it sort of works on this camera. Huh. Oh, but then, yeah, it doesn't really. Okay. Oh well. Yeah, I was hoping to show more of that. I'll have to figure something out. Yeah, because it's just really just about refresh rates. Because the laser is projecting looks really cool, but what's happening on the camera is that because the refresh rates are doing their own funny things, is that like you'll get this weird effect where it's trying to like looks like it's going black, but it's actually that's not how it looks like in real life. So yeah, yeah, more keep them coming. I like all these questions. Hey Sam, how's it going? Welcome back. Appreciate you if you're in New York staying up super late to do this because it's pretty late over there. And it's just been really fun to hang out and talk to different people from Humane who've been kind of coming in and just like asking questions or just watching and hearing feedback. And that's really cool. I've been super impressed with the team who's reached out and like saying, hey, we've actually fixed a couple bugs already on the humane.center. Thank you. And like other things that like if you have more feedback, just keep it coming. And so I thought I just would just do these live streams because I think this is really the best way for me to communicate this. Because to write these all down and take steps would take a lot longer. And I know that the Humane team seems to want to be moving fast. So the faster the better. Let's just do this. What was your intended use case for the AI pin? So Christopher, my intended use case was actually to use less of my phone. I'm entering this phase of life now where I no longer work at Apple and I used to be in meetings all the time and I would always be looking at my phone and kind of in the latest buzz. And after reading Cal Newport's book called Deep Work, he has a great philosophy which is basically saying disconnect from everything, social media, all that stuff, and go and just sit down and get used to doing work for however long you could do it. And over time, you'll compound those results. And so where the AI pin has been pretty handy, or what I was thinking it would be, is like there are times when I want to do stuff, but I don't want to like pull my phone out and start getting sucked into the Twitter feed. I didn't realize how much I would pull in and just keep looking back at all the comments, see who replied. I need to follow this person. Oh my God, this person started following me now. Like I was just getting too wrapped up into that. So I was hoping the AI pin would come into play to like, I'm going out to the beach. I can take some photos, if I get inspired. I was out at a bakery. I was out earlier today. I wanted to take a photo and I did. And I was able to actually capture the time of when they're open. So it's like, cool. Like I didn't have to pull out my phone. I don't want to even have my phone with me. I also still want people to contact me in case of like an emergency or something is happening. But that's kind of the major use cases, like literally like a shopping list, taking photos, taking notes for like a second brain. And then anything else is just kind of a bonus, like asking weather or asking sports stuff. I spend a lot of time asking ChatGPT a lot of questions for knowledge. And so that type of stuff is very useful. And so that's kind of what I was really like hoping for this to accomplish as my main use cases, kind of like what we're seeing right now. The messaging stuff, it would be so cool to do it, but I've actually been messaging less and less people. My phone literally stays on Do Not Disturb, and it's usually plugged in another room because I've been practicing this pretty hardcore, like basically trying to do deep stuff. And then when I'm disconnected and I'm kind of connected back to, the buzz of things, I grab my phone, I do those different things and kind of catch up on my messages. So that's kind of where my use case has been falling. So yeah, right now, like it doesn't actually replace it to like, I would like to, but these little bugs that we're running into kind of just need to be ironed out. And that's great. It's just software basically. And it's going to happen. And I think because that was an early pre-order, we get like 3 months for free on the Humane, $24 a month subscription. So that'll be pretty chill there. Um, let's see. I wonder if it knows sports box scores. Ask it what was Clay Thompson. Yeah, okay. What was Clay Thompson's stat line last night? Oh, that was rough. Let's see, perplexity.
Analyzing Clay Thompson's stats. Clay Thompson scored 0 points, 0 to 10 FG, 0 to 6 3 points, with 4 rebounds and 1 assist in last night's game.
Facts, bro. Facts. Uh, THOMP and stats last night. Oh man, that was rough. I didn't watch the game. I just saw the score and I was like, oh, that was so rough. Dude, Perplexity doesn't even get this right. Come on, bro. Like, yo. Wait, they didn't play the Lakers last night. So Humane AI Pin got this right. That's actually pretty cool. Let's see. Can the Googles get it right? Dang. Yo, that's crazy. Wow. Did Clay Thompson get any rebounds last night?
Yes, Clay Thompson got 4 rebounds last night.
Facts. What was his plus minus?
Clay Thompson had a plus minus of -7 in the game last night.
That looks like a hallucination. Wow, that's interesting. Did he have any assists last night?
Yes, Clay Thompson had 1 assist last night.
Okay, so I guess a bunch of facts, but not the plus minus part. Okay, that is interesting. Yeah, thank you for letting us try this type of thing here. Hey man, could you try asking, hey Brian, what's up? I appreciate this. Asking specific questions, say about an individual or company. So yeah, let's say like, tell me more about the company named Vercel. It may think of a V as a B.
Finding Versailles Company. Versailles Group is a boutique investment bank founded in 1987, specializing in mergers, acquisitions.
Tell me more about the company Vercel.
Finding Versailles Company. Versailles is an online e-learning platform for the modern workforce, providing an all-in-one collaborative solution for creating engaging and interactive courses. It also offers a unified ecosystem for accessing multi-client data from participating vendors.
What did it think I said? I'm really curious now. Because, like, I mean, I use Vercel as far as deploying my apps and stuff. Yeah, Versal. Okay. So it has problems with my S's and C's. Yeah, I mean, I'm dyslexic. Duh. Tell me more about the company Vercel.
Finding Versailles Company. Versailles Group is a boutique investment bank
I didn't say
founded in
Versailles.
1987, special.
I said Vercel. Vercel.
Versailles Group is a boutique investment bank
No.
founded in 1987, specializing in mergers.
Please. This last time I said Vercel. Vercel.
Versailles Group is a boutique investment bank founded in 1987, specializing in mergers, acquisitions, divestitures, private placements.
Vercel company. Tell me more about them.
Finding Versailles Company. Versailles is an IT creation and development company,
There you go.
as well as a managed IT provider offering services such as managed support, sales, cloud services, and VoIP. There are also mentions of Versailles Builders Incorporated, a
Not
construction
B.
company in Fountain Hills,
I'm
Arizona.
talking.
Additionally, Barcel USA.
Yo, tell me more about Supabase.
Finding Super Bass. Super Bass is a song by Nicki Minaj from her debut studio album, Pink Friday. It is a pop rap.
No, Supabase is a database company. Tell me more about them.
Finding Super Bass Company. There is no specific information available about a database company named Super
Yo,
Bass in the
Brian,
provided search results.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is not good. Mm.
Understanding. If you're experiencing issues with your AI PIN, please reach out to the support team for help. They are equipped to assist you with any problems you may be facing.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, yeah, there we go, Brian. I just asked it about a couple of my favorite companies, and looks like my camera's frozen. So let me go ahead and change this back to FaceTime HD camera. Yeah, my bad. So yeah, it looks like I had some trouble with my camera there. Apologies, but yeah, I had some queries there, and it like freaked out, and um, I really tried to force it, and it just seems to be having trouble understanding language. Um, I find that a little strange because I'm literally in a room, windows are closed. You can hear me because my microphone's literally right next to it. And so whatever you're hearing is my voice that the mic would actually pick up. But it just has trouble actually trying to translate what I'm saying. So that seems very strange. That makes it actually really challenging to work with and very frustrating. Because I even tried to just spell out the company, and and like it's still just like I don't know, and it like gave me a whole different type of thing. And then where Google like was like easily able to pull it up. So yeah, thank you. Keep these coming, and this is super useful to try different things. Because yeah, any updates with the software, Sam? I ordered my AI pin a couple weeks ago, and I'm worried that the software will be annoying to deal with. Um, I don't know if there is an update yet. I know on their roadmap, let's see, Humane roadmap. There is, yeah, changelog. They're going to be rolling out updates for this summer, for like a major update, but they could be releasing like a 1.1 release, which could be fixing little things here and there. Um, Also keep in mind that the software that you get from the factory, oh, I have to really answer this. Dang this. Okay, I gotta close out the stream because my friend was supposed to leave like 4 or 5 hours ago or more, but can't leave. It looks like the flight was delayed. I'll call you back in 1 minute. Okay, that sucks. But oh, Josh, just to answer your question really quick, um, the software that you receive will be whatever software ships from the factory. Um, that can be updated once they release a like a hot fix maybe for like the heating issues or something like that. As far as heat, it's not that bad right now. We've just been doing all these queries and stuff. Yeah, so this is this. Have you tried using the pin without a booster and see if the warmth goes away? Yeah. Oh, I see. I don't have the other accessory I need that it didn't that hasn't shipped yet to me because I would love to try it without the accessory and stuff. If it's annoying, you can certainly return it. Customer support can help. Software is being worked on every single day. So yeah, just a heads up, like the team is listening and they're actually on the stream now. So basically, like they're working really fast to try to make these changes happen and so forth. Um, so yeah, I guess people are asking about like the data for the news and where it's pulled from. Um, Folks, I have to run really quickly to go pick up my friend from the airport who was supposed to leave like 5+ hours ago. And so I will continue the stream probably tomorrow, a little bit earlier for my East Coast friends so they don't have to be staying up really late at night. I really appreciate everyone for tuning in and hello and thank you for being able to spend some time with me and I'll see y'all some more tomorrow. Thanks, y'all.